Has there been any update between you and Snoop? Have he reached out to you?
You know, I want to make sure. I'm glad you asked me about Snoop because I've gotten so much backlash. Even as I went out on this tour and I tried to do some touring and some promoting and networking with other companies, branding with other companies. And I was this close to having a weed deal, having my own flower, own cannabis line. And the deal didn't happen because they felt that I had something against Snoop Dogg and I'm being disrespectful to Snoop. And immediately I told my people, fuck them. Because should no grown ass nigga be getting in another two grown ass niggas' business when I've spoken on nothing but business when it came to Snoop Dogg? I don't know Snoop personally. I don't have a personal problem with him. And if it sounds much better that I say that I was up than me saying I'm upset that he took music off of line that messed with my monthly income, that affected my living, for whatever reason that is, for me to be upset or question that, is all that I did. So I want to make sure that people understand that I'm talking in a business manner. So I promise that I will recant my statement. And my statement is today that that Snoop Dogg, for whatever reason, took down this music that affected my financial portfolio. Does that fucking sound better? Because that's all the fuck I said, is that it messed with my music that he took down so that he could put it in the metaverse, or wherever the fuck else everybody's sticking music. I went from 23 to $3,200, $3,500 in royalties from one company to $800 to $400 a month. Who wouldn't be upset? This is a time that everybody going through something. I got rich friends that's having financial problems. So it affected me financially. So when I see Snoop Dogg say that the people that he's going to help, and my name isn't in the midst of that, yes, I feel a certain way. I'm an artist. Maybe I don't articulate it right or in the what other form that people expect me to articulate it, but it hurt my shit. It hurt my monthly income. At a time like this, it doesn't feel good. You know, and then to hear him say that he's gonna help everybody else, and I guess the only reason we wouldn't help Danny Boy is because I was with Suge in 95, 96, or because I was hanging with the red side and this the blue side. We grown people. I think the first thing need to be considered is that I'm speaking the truth. And the second part of it is nothing should stop that. If Snoop want to work with me because of my gift and my talent, nothing should stop that. Unless I don't have a gift. And I'm not willing to put money on that I don't have a gift. What else could it be? So I'm not willing to do business with people that think somebody doing business and it affect them. If you think that that's right, you're a person that I don't want to do business with. I'm the same dude that's crying that I wasn't done right. Snoop had those same words that he said that Suge didn't do him right. Somebody helped him. Master P helped him through a situation. I'm that same artist that's doing the same thing. But somebody reached for him. I didn't make a diss song about Snoop Dogg and don't look forward to making one. How can I talk bad about Snoop, bro? Snoop is the godfather, the uncle of this shit. I understand hierarchy. I understand that if it wasn't for what Snoop Dogg did, there wouldn't have been a Death Row Records. I don't go against that. That's the code. That's the page I come from. The niggas I come up around in Chicago, that's how we get down, bro. Like, I'm forever indebted to know that you paved the way not only for me, but for hip-hop in a whole different way. So I'm more hurt, disappointed, and let down. Because I seen Snoop talking about his stories in the beginning of how people treated him and he didn't have this kind of money. I'm that same artist that's saying the same thing. I'm not begging and saying Snoop don't owe me shit. Death Row is the label that had my music. Death Row is the label that didn't pay me my royalties and mechanical royalties and different shit like that. Nothing to do with Snoop, but if it's in his hands, I think Danny Boy deserved to be reached out to. That's my opinion. So anybody that took that as a, and I ain't really a person to apologize over shit that I feel is the truth, but I apologize if y'all took it wrong. I respect Snoop Dogg to the fullest. I'm so grateful that Snoop Dogg had an opportunity to go get something that they created. Those are strangers that had the keys to Death Row Vault. I feel like everything that was in Death Row is back home. Because Snoop is the person that kicked the door in for that. That's it.
So I'm trying to understand, man. I'm trying to figure out what's his issue is with you. I mean, by me listening to you, it comes across like he got an issue with you. So if you could pinpoint it, what do you think Snoop's issue is with you?
I don't even think Snoop have an issue with me. I don't know. I just think people take care of just like everybody else. They take care of their people first. I just happen to not be one of his people. And I don't think anybody from that Death Row era, previous to me being there, I don't think any of them accept me as a Death Row artist. I think they all think like, I came after Death Row was built, so maybe they feel like I'm a part of the row after the real shit was structured. I honestly believe that. Maybe they don't feel like I'm really a part of that realm. And you just got people that think like that. And I can respect it because I wasn't around when they was putting the foundation down. I wasn't around when, them nights that they talk about, we was sitting around eating chicken and sharing boxes of food. I wasn't there with them when they was doing that. So it don't bother me because I know what I did. You can leave me out of the story, but you can't erase me from the history. I was there. I don't have to insert myself in shit. Google it when you see a picture. You see that big head ass little dude, Danny Boy, somewhere in the midst of it.